Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Nishibhanu Sati Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpataru Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Gurudah Chetpata Swami Nahmane. So we are reading from Adi Caitanya Caritamrita Adi Lila, chapter 2. The chapter is titled Sri Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme. We're reading verses 6 to 9. Brahma Atma Bhagavan Anuvadatina Anga Prabha Ansha Sarupa Tina Videya Chinna. Translation: Impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead are three subjects. In the glowing effulgence, the partial manifestation and the original form, the glowing effulgence, the partial manifestation, and the original form are the three respective preludes. You see that just in the previous verse, the fifth verse, the objective of Caitanya Caritamrita was established, Vastu Nirdesha, that Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was established. That same Lord Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? And that was the beginning of the first chapter in the third verse, and the same verse again was taken as the fifth verse of the second chapter, and that's considered as a Vastu Nirdesta, or the objective of the book, to establish Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? He's Channa Avatar, the covered incarnation. So that but so that everybody knows about his glories. That is non-different than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. That was the objective of the book, as Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And then further here, he mentions that there are three subjects, right? Anuvad, or there are three subjects. Anuvad Tina, three Anuvad, three subjects. Brahma, or impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and Bhagwan, the personality of Godhead. And wherever there is Anuvad, the subject, there is predicate, right? There is predicate. And which are the three predicates here? Videya. In Sanskrit, it is Videya. So in Sanskrit grammar, wherever there is a Anuvad, there is a Videya. Right. The three Videya, or three predicates here, respectively, For the impersonal Brahman, it is the glowing effulgence of who? Of Mahaprabhu. Glowing effulgence of Mahaprabhu, right? Which externally is called as Brahman Jyoti, impersonal Brahman, all pervasive aspect of the Supreme Lord, right? Then the predicate for Paramatma is the partial manifestation, and the predicate for Bhagwan or the personality of Godhead is the original form, right? Three respective predicates for the three subjects. So that we understand this anuvad and videya nicely. An example can be given, right? um, for anuvad, right? For anuvad, it could be, say, um, a subject, or like sometimes we talk about, okay, Jai Prakash Prabhu is coming to Mangala Arati every day. So Jai Prakash Prabhu becomes the anuvad subject. But then the predicate is coming to Mangala Arati, is the predicate. Right. Similarly, here the impersonal Brahman is the subject. But what about the impersonal Brahman? Impersonal Brahman is the all-pervasive aspect of the Supreme Lord, or the glowing effulgence of the Supreme Lord, Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The localized Paramatma is the partial manifestation, Ansa, of Mahaprabhu. Right? Partial manifestation, Ansha of Mahaprabhu. And the personality of Godhead, right, is the original form, right? The original form, the personality of Godhead, right? So that's the three subjects and three predicates which are mentioned in this verse. And we see that that's the complete tattva, right? Vadanti tat tattva vidat tattvam yad jnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti sabdyate. Right. The entire Vishnu tattva is summarized into these three tattvas: the all pervasive aspect, the localized aspect, and the Bhagavan aspect, which again and again the analogy is given with the sun rays. The sun rays is the all pervasive aspect of the sun. The sun globe is the localized aspect of the sun. And the sun god is the Bhagavan aspect of the sun. Right. Similarly, impersonal Brahman or Brahman Jyoti, glowing effulgence, the localized Paramatma, which is a partial manifestation of the Supreme Lord, and the personality of Godhead himself, who is a form. He is not impersonal, he is a form. He has a form. Right? Original form. Right? So these are the three subjects which are further discussed in the seventh verse. अनुवाद आगे पाचे विधेय स्थापना से अर्थ का ही सुन शास्त्र विवरण. A predicate always follows a subject. Now I shall explain the meaning of this verse according to the revealed scriptures. Right. According to the revealed scriptures, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is then establishing Mahaprabhu as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण विष्णु पर तत्व पूर्ण ज्ञान पूर्ण आनंद परम महत्व. Krishna is the original form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna, the original form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Swayam Bhagavan Krishna is the samam bonam of the all-pervading Vishnu. Right? Samam bonam of the all-pervading Vishnu. He is all perfect. He is all perfect knowledge and all perfect bliss. He is the supreme transcendence. Right? Krishna is Swam Bhagwan, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchid Ananda Vigraha. Right? Sat Chid Ananda. Sat, right? Eternal, all pervasive, all pervading Vishnu. Chid, all perfect knowledge. Ananda, all perfect bliss. A minute, infinitesimal soul also has these characteristics, but very, very minute. Just like the drop of the ocean. Qualitatively, it also has the characteristics of the ocean. Right? So similarly, the original form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead has these three aspects. The summum bonum of the all-pervasive aspect, complete knowledge, and complete bliss, Satchid Ananda. And he is a supreme transcendence. Right. And then Nanda Sutabali Andre Bhagavate Gai Sri Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani. He whom Srimad Bhagavatam describes as the son of Nanda Maharaj has descended to earth as Lord Chaitanya. Right. Srimad Bhagavatam describes that Nanda Sutta, the son of Nanda Maharaj, right, and that he has descended to earth. Right, he has descended to earth as Lord Chaitanya in this age of Kali. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. It's not different than the combined form of Radha and Krishna. Right? um, yeah, not different than the combined form of Radha and Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Right? With that, yeah. Krishna Vanam Tvisha Akrishna. Right? Is Krishna with the form of Akrishna. It's not blackish, it's golden. Krishna Vanam Tvisha Akrishna. Sangha Panga Astari Parsadai. In each and every age, he appears with weapons. But which are his weapons in this form as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? His associates are his weapons. Right. Sangha Panga Astari Parsadai. Yagyai Sankatana Prahai. Right. Which yagya he establishes? Sankirtan yagya. He establishes his Yuga Dharma of this age, the Sankirtan yagya. Yagyai Sankirtan Prahai. Yajanti hi sumedasa. The intelligent person will worship that form of the Lord, who is Krishna himself, Krishna Varnam, Tvisha or Krishnam, in a form which is golden complexion, which is associates, right? Sangha Panga Astari Prasadai. His associates and the dole and Minanga and all, right? And Kartal. So, with that, he appears and establishes the Yuga Dharma of this age. Yagyai Sankirtan Prahai. Right? So the intelligent person worships that form the Lord in this age. Srila Prabhupada in the purport mentions, according to the rules of rhetorical arrangement, for efficient composition in literature, a subject should be mentioned before its predicate. The Vedic literature frequently mentions Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan, and therefore these three terms are widely known as the subjects of transcendental understanding. Tattva, subjects of transcendental understanding. Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. But it is not widely known that what is approached as the impersonal Brahman, what is approached as the impersonal Brahman is the effulgence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right. That which is approached as the impersonal Brahman is the effulgence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's transcendental body. Nor is it widely known that the super soul or Paramatma is only a partial representation of Lord Chaitanya, who is identical with Bhagavan himself. Therefore, the descriptions of Brahman as the effulgence of Lord Chaitanya, the Paramatma as his partial representation, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna as identical with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must be verified by evidence from authoritative Vedic literatures. The author wants to establish first that the essence of the Vedas is the Vishnu Tattva, the absolute truth. Vishnu, the all-pervading Godhead. The Vishnu Tattva has different categories, of which the highest is Lord Krishna, the ultimate Vishnu Tattva, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita and throughout the Vedic literatures. In Srimad Bhagavatam, the same Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is described as Nanda Sutta, the son of King Nanda. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that Nanda Sutta has again appeared as Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he bases this statement on his understanding that the Vedic literature concludes there is no difference between Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This the author will prove. If it is thus proved that Sri Krishna is the origin of all tattvas, truths, namely Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan, and that there is no difference between Sri Krishna and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it will not be difficult to understand that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also the same origin of all tattvas. The same absolute truth as is revealed to students of different realizations is called Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. So Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan are the three subjects, and its predicate, which is not much known, is explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami here, that Brahman is a glowing effulgence of the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Paramatma is a partial manifestation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Bhagwan, which appeared as Lord Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, is not different than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that is the verdict of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, which he will further establish that in Chaitanya Caritamrita. Therefore, the evidences. Right. Yeah. This the author will prove. So once it is proved, then Mahaprabhu, as his effulgence, can be considered as the impersonal Brahman. Paramatma can be considered as his partial manifestation, right? Because as we here in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the first canto, right, after this verse, Bhadanta Tattva Vidat, तत्वम यज् ज्ञानमद्वयम Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Sabdyate. This absolute truth is realized in three phases. Then we have the list of incarnations. And then we see about Lord Krishna. It is mentioned, Eta Chamsha Kala Pumsham Krishna to Bhagwan Swayam. That I have mentioned all these various incarnations. But Krishna is Swayam Bhagwan. He is not an avatar. He is the avatari from whom all the sources of incarnations comes. So either they are direct expansions or partial manifestations like Paramatma. Right. And then quite detailed, it is explained. So if the same son of Nanda Maharaj, Lord Krishna, appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form, the Paramatma form, is also the partial manifestation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right. The the Brahman form is the glowing effulgence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And the Bhagavan form is the form of Mahaprabhu himself. Right. Okay. It's more technicality here. Okay. Are there any discussions on this?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes,
So,
Madhu.
partial form, where can we find Prabhuji partial form of manifestation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Like we say Paramatma in each everyone's heart, right?
Yes.
So, where do we find the partial manifestation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yeah, just like we find what is Paramatma. Paramatma is established as a partial manifestation of the form of Lord Krishna.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
We see that um, Lord Krishna is direct expansion, like we have the Swansha and Vibhinansha, right?
Hmm.
Two categories, Swamsha and Vibhinansha. So we find the Lord Krishna expands himself as Lord Brahma, Lord Balram, right?
Yeah.
Then Lord Balram further expands as the first Chaturvyu expansion of Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and
Vasudev.
Vasudeva, right? That's the Mool Sankarshan, right?
Hmm.
From whom then further expands as Narayan. From that comes the second Chaturvyu expansion of Sankarshan, Vasudev, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha, right?
Yeah.
That's the Maha Sankarshan, right? And then from that second Chaturvyu expansion, Maha Sankarshan comes Karnodakshayi Vishnu,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Karnodakshayi Vishnu is lying in the causal ocean, the Karana ocean.
Mm-hmm.
When he exhales, all these millions of universes comes, and in each and every universe he expands as Garbhodakshayi Vishnu,
Hmm.
right? And then Garbhodakshayi Vishnu further expands as Shirodakshayi Vishnu. That
Mm-hmm.
Shirodakshayi Vishnu is in each and every atom. Like in Brahmata Samhita it says, Andantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastam, right?
Hmm.
In within an atom, in each and every atom, and in between the two atoms, um, the Lord manifests,
Mm-hmm.
right? He is there. That Lord which is there in each and every atom, as well as in each and everybody's heart, as Paramatma, he is non-different than Shirodakshay Vishnu,
Hmm.
right? Which is a partial manifestation of Lord Krishna,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when it is established that Lord Krishna, that Nanda Maharaj, the son of Nanda Maharaj, has appeared as Mahaprabhu,
Yeah.
right? Then Paramatma is the partial manifestation of Mahaprabhu,
Mm.
right? Because Brajendra Nandan hoi Sachi Suta holo sai, Balram holo nitai. Same
Mm.
Brajendra Nandan Krishna is non different than the son of
Such
Sachi,
a,
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
yeah.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different than Lord Krishna.
No.
Just like we say that Balram is the original spiritual master,
Mm.
right? And at the same time, we say Balram is the original spiritual master. That Balram is Nityananda Balram,
Mm.
right? So we don't Balram Hoilonitai. We don't then differentiate between Balram and Nityananda Balram.
Yeah.
They are the same,
Mm.
right? They are the same. So that's how is Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan, which has been explained in relationship with Lord Krishna's form in Srimad Bhagavatam. The
Mm.
author Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is explaining here in relationship to
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
You understood?
Yeah. It means it's same.
It's the
Just
same. It's the
it's
same.
yeah.
But um, just because the author is mentioning,
Mm.
it cannot be considered same. That's why he is now um, verifying that by evidence from authoritative Vedic literatures.
Mm.
Right. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, according to his verdict, it cannot be just accepted. Oh, now Mahaprabhu uh, is the source of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. It needs to be established. So the author then further elaborates that in this entire Caitanya Caritamrita,
Mm.
where he establishes by authoritative Vedic literatures, right? As we mentioned, that there should be three uh, sadhu, guru, and shastra. Three authoritative sources:
Mm.
sadhu, guru, and shastra.
Yeah.
So if a sadhu, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, it needs to be further established by guru and shastra. So
Yeah.
he further verifies the evidence from authoritative Vedic literatures.
Mm.
Is that good?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Nice section. Detailed in philosophy um, of the tattva, which needs to be understood. Yeah. Any other discussion? I think
No, Prabhuji, you explained it very well, Prabhuji. It's very, very, what do you say in Hindi? Very good. Like, you understand what good means? Like deep,
deep, very
very
deep.
deep.
Yes. Yeah. Deep.
Yeah, so it it's good that every day, like in the everyday classes, they are like summarizing it. Like today it's more detail. Like I knew about the three aspects, Paramatma, Bhagwan, and the effulgence, but now you like this section is more detailed, just like Mataji, asked a question, it's like
Mhm.
another depth, another depth. So every, like with every shloka, it's like more depth you're going into, more deeper and deeper. So it's yeah, it's really, it's, you want to keep listening. That's what it is.
Yeah,
and
it's
trying to understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
good. Thank you very much, Mother. It's yeah, as you mentioned, good, quite deep, and deeper and deeper it goes. It kind of removes all our doubts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's how so nicely established.
So
Uh,
beautifully explained in
yeah,
such detail and such depth, like
yeah, so,
and it's good. So every speaker who comes, when they, even in the morning classes, when they summarize it, so it's like a recap, so that helps.
yeah,
That helps. Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
So this is a nice, very nice purport, but Srila Prabhupada, where no, he's I don't know. He takes few verses and then he goes into depth of this. Okay, this anuvad, the subject and predicate, and then he talks about this Brahman Paramatma, Bhagwan, and then talks that, especially like this section where uh, the effulgence of Lord Chaitanya, Brahman, as the effulgence of Lord Chaitanya, Paramatma as his partial representation, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is identical with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, must be verified by evidence from authoritative Vedic literatures. He's not just saying, you know, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? As many would proclaim, yeah, there are so many gods, so many sadhus are conglomerating at Mahakumbh. And I'm sure so many will be posing, oh yeah, I'm God, I'm God, I'm God. But must be verified from evidence from authoritative Vedic literatures. So that's the real depth of the sense of our philosophy. That even when we say Mahaprabhu and we have all these various verses, then further each and every verse should substantiate as and as an authoritative evidence from Vedic literatures. Right. That in the thousand names of Vishnu Sahasranam, there is the name of Gauranga. Where did that Gauranga come from? Let's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Or Srimad Bhagavatam talks about this verse, Krishna Vanam Tusha or Krishnam, right? Which is the Supreme Lord who appears, who is Krishna, none other than Krishna, but his form is or Krishna. And he appears with his associates without any weapons. And he establishes the Sankirtan, Yagya, right? The verse is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. But that direct reference, if at all there is any other form, is Mahaprabhu. Just like Srimad Bhagavatam indirectly mentions about uh, Srimati Radharani, right? Sukdev Goswami directly never mentions about Srimati Radharani in Srimad Bhagavatam. But there is a verse which has an indirect reference, right? But that indirect reference can be talked of no other gopi but Srimati Radharani. Right. Similarly, this verse Krishna Vanam Tusha Akrishna, this form which is non different than Lord Krishna, right, and comes in a golden form, is not different than Gauranga Mahaprabhu, which further there are various evidences from different Upanishads and Vedic literatures, right, establishing the same, further substantiating with more and more evidence. Shuvanavana Hemanga from Mahabharata also talks about Mahaprabhu. Yeah, good. Okay, thank you very much. I think there are no discussions. We're going to end here as the next section of verses will be taken on Monday. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. So, Prabhuji,
Yeah, go
Krishna
ahead.
Kaviraj Goswami, how did he get all the knowledge about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Is it there is a one pastime, little baby who was sucking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's big toe, and he got the knowledge. He is the same person because he wrote when at the age of 90 years old, right?
Yeah. No,
So,
he's not the same person. That little baby is considered as Vrindavan Das Thakur, who wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat.
oh, Vrindavan Das Thakur. Okay, Chaitanya Bhagavad, but
Chaitanya Bhagavat.
depending on that scripture only, Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami wrote this Chaitanya Charitamrita.
No, no. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita before.
Oh, before.
Yeah. Vrindavan Das Thakur writing Chaitanya Bhagavat because Vrindavan Das, not Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami at the age of 90 years, right? He was meditating at the banks of Radhakund,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's where the inspiration had come from. Spiritual masters and guidance that he should write on Krishna, this Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Mm.
So he's glorifying his spiritual masters, Rupa Sanatan, Raghunath, Das Goswami,
That's Goswami. Yeah.
right? And then his writing, and so we see that um, many verses he said that he does not even write, that he comes and that verses are written.
Like it came in his mind and he was writing.
Well, Lord was writing on his behalf.
Mm.
When he'll come back, doing his sadhana and come back to write,
Mm.
whatever is in his mind was already written.
Mm. So amazing.
Right? Yeah.
At the bank of Radhakund, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah,
So
the bank of Radhakund.
so much potency of Radhakund.
There is a place at the banks of Radhakund where his Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's Bhajan Kutir is there, where he wrote this Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Mm. So wonderful.
Yeah. Yep. Um, well, even now, if we go to that place, they give the picture of Kaviraj Goswami writing uh, Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Mm.
Yeah, let me see if that I can pull up that picture. That's Kaviraj Goswami writing Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Yeah, I saw this picture.
Yeah. Krishnadas took Diksha from Raghunath Das Goswami.
Mhm.
He lived a renounced life at Shamkunya, Manasa Pavanagat, Radharani's midday bathing place. Yeah. So Jiva Goswami, as per his custom of giving titles of honor to qualified devotees, gave Krishnadas the title Kaviraj, the king of poets, for his poetic masterpiece, Govinda Lilamrit. Sri Narottam Das Thakur wrote in Pratna, Krishnadas Kaviraj, who composed the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, as a connoisseur among devotees. His Govinda Lilamrita moves stones to tears, but alas, my mind is not attracted to it. Krishnadas Kaviraj Chaitanya Charitamrita is the most accurate, authentic, and philosophical biography of Lord Chaitanya. Every line is full of infinite humility, enthusiasm, and devotion for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Krishnadas had the wonderful power of speaking without offending, even when rebuking his opponents. Yeah, that's a samadhi of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and that this is also in Radhakund.
Hmm. Rather good.
Yeah,
Prabhuji, can you share this? Where did you get this? Can you share?
yeah. This is Google. Just
Okay.
Google Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and go to images.
Okay.
You'll see different sections. Yeah, Google Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what can I talk about 10th verse, Prabhuji? I was just going through that and I missed so many classes. So, I was just thinking what to talk. Maybe tomorrow I can discuss with you.
Oh, you are doing 10th verse. All right.
Yeah, 10th verse is mine.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you.
At least it has a big purpose, so that's good.
Yeah, big purpose. Yeah, I was just going through that. But like previous verses, also depending upon previous verses, we can just take it forward there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's same, na? Paramatma, Brahman, Paramatma, and then Bhagwan.
Yeah. So in the 10th verse, Bhagavan is further explained.
Hmm.
Right? We have this Bhagavan,
Bhagwan, yeah. They
one
explain.
who possesses all opulences.
Hmm. Yeah, we can talk about six opulences, Prabhuji, that six
Yeah.
opulences. And then they are talking about like what is Bhagwa, and then three aspect like sustainer and creator, and then leader. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Good, good, good. Wonderful.
Yeah, before leaving for Vrindavan Yatra, I gave class on spiritual masters, first chapter. Now this is second,
Yeah.
10th verse.
Yeah. Spiritual master's topic was vast.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. Everything is beautiful, but about when we talk about spiritual masters, so we can talk a lot, a lot.
Well, it's quite detailed. Oh.
It-
There are different manifestations. We have the Shiksha Guru, we have the Diksha Guru,
Mm,
right?
yeah,
So, different manifestations of Lord Nityananda. It's quite detailed, so that's good. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Shakalpatarubhascha Pipa Sindhu Bhavevacha
Vacha
Patitam Nam
Patitanam
Pavanabhyo
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavyo
Namo
Namo
Namaha Vaishnavinda Ki Jai
Namo
Grantharaj Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai Gopi
Jai.
Hari Hari
Hari Hari
Bol.
Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hari
Thank
Krishna.
you, my Krishna.
Hare Krishna.